Your fasting blood sugar can rise even when you didn't eat more. That's the key point. Sometimes the real trigger is poor sleep and stress. When you sleep too little or stay under stress, your brain turns on its stress system. It sends signals that release cortisol and adrenaline. Those hormones tell your liver to release extra glucose. At the same time, they make your muscles and fat cells respond less to insulin, so more sugar stays in your blood, especially by morning. This starts in the brain. When your brain senses sleep loss or stress, the hypothalamus becomes active. It signals the pituitary gland. The pituitary sends ACTH into the blood. ACTH reaches the adrenal glands. Then, the adrenal glands release cortisol. At the same time, the fight or flight system releases adrenaline and noradrenaline. This system is meant to protect you in danger. But poor sleep, worry, and mental overload can trigger the same response. Once these hormones enter the blood, they change how your body handles sugar. The liver is the main organ here. Your liver stores sugar as glycogen. When cortisol and adrenaline rise, the liver breaks glycogen down into glucose. This is called glycogenolysis, which means turning stored sugar into usable sugar. The liver also makes brand new glucose from other materials. This is called gluconeogenesis, which means making new sugar from non-sugar sources. So even if you didn't eat more, your liver may still release extra sugar overnight. That is one major reason fasting blood sugar can be higher after a bad night. There is another problem. After poor sleep, blood sugar can rise. Even when insulin does not look much lower, that means insulin is present, but your body is not using it well. This is called insulin resistance. The pancreas tries to help. Its beta cells release insulin, the hormone that helps lower blood sugar. At first, the pancreas may release more insulin to keep blood sugar looking normal. In simple words, the pancreas is working harder behind the scenes. Muscles also become less helpful. Normally, insulin helps move GLUT4 transporters to the cell surface. GLUT4 acts like a door that lets glucose enter the cell. But sleep loss and stress hormones weaken the signal. Fewer GLUT4 doors reach the surface. Less glucose enters the muscle. More stays in the blood. Fat tissue changes too. Under stress, fat cells break down stored fat and release free fatty acids. Those fatty acids make insulin resistance worse in both muscle and liver. So now the body gets hit from both sides. The liver is releasing more sugar, and the rest of the body is clearing less of it. At the cellular level, things get worse. Poor sleep and chronic stress increase inflammation and oxidative stress. Mitochondria, the energy engines inside cells, work less efficiently. Over time, cells become even less sensitive to insulin. And this can happen fast. One single night of only 4 hours of sleep made healthy young adults about 20 to 25% less sensitive to insulin the next day. In another experiment, 6 nights of only 4 hours of sleep reduced glucose clearance by around 40% and cut insulin response by about 30%. For a short time, the body started to look metabolically similar to prediabetes. There is also no true healthy adaptation to chronic short sleep. A person may still function. Their glucose may even look normal for a while. But in some studies, habitual short sleepers needed about 50% more insulin to handle the same sugar load. That means the body may look normal on the outside, while working much harder on the inside. So the full chain is simple. Poor sleep and stress switch on the brain's stress system. The brain raises cortisol and adrenaline. Those hormones tell the liver to release extra sugar. They also make muscle and fat respond less to insulin. The pancreas tries to keep up, but more sugar stays in the blood. And because much of this happens overnight, the result can show up as higher fasting blood sugar in the morning. So, if your morning number rises after bed, sleep, or stress, it does not always mean you ate the wrong food. Sometimes, your body made the extra sugar itself. In the next video, we'll go further. We'll show how poor sleep and stress can affect not just blood sugar, but also belly fat, blood vessels, and even the brain. So, if you want to see what happens next inside the body, subscribe and stay with Body Decoded. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your doctor for health concerns.